Hello Virgo, welcome to Aries Moon Arcana. I'm Kaya. I will be doing a general reading for you for the new moon in Gemini, which is happening on May 22nd. I read a fun little article on bustle.com. I put the link in the description box for you. That just kind of took you through each sign and what they can expect for the energies for this new moon in Gemini for them personally. The message for you is kind of saying your relationships are leveling up, and I'm getting a sense of like deepening commitments. And so I pulled a main energy card, like sort of an oracle card for this reading, and I got the Three of Wands reversed, which kind of like doubles down on that concept. You're not going anywhere. You're sticking around. Whatever relationships you're deciding to really stay in are deepening and blossoming and becoming much more strengthened. It seems like you're sticking around for the ones that are really working for you, and you're really committing more so than you were before. So let's bring you down to my stage. Hello. And we will just get right into it, shall we? I want to cleanse the cards with some sage. This one was having a little trouble lighting, so please bear with me. It's only going to be a couple seconds. No need to fast forward. All right, we just want to cleanse the cards. Cleansing the cards, starting from scratch. We want this to be all about Virgo. Blank slate, baby. Fabulous. Just fabulous. Okay, let's begin. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Having a good time with some relationships, huh? Having a good time. It's funny, I just did the Leo video, and it was all about leaving shitty relationships. This is all about staying in good relationships and getting them nice and strong and bonded. Really leveling up. Deepening some intimacy. That's what I'm feeling. You're sticking around for the good stuff. You're really sticking around. I mean, it's easy to stick around for the good stuff, but you're kind of like ready for all the stuff. It's not just the good stuff. You're like, I can handle it. I care enough about this person or this situation to really stick around. Leveling up. Okay, we got Justice reversed. Six of Cups reversed. And the Hierophant. What an interesting spread, isn't that? I think that it is possible that something happened within the context of this relationship, or in a past relationship that was like really unfair to you. It just wasn't, it didn't feel right. It just wasn't okay. And if it is with the person you're with now, you're forgiving them. You're forgiving them. You know, you kind of lost some innocence there, but you're willing to let it go, and you're willing to move on from it, and you're willing to kind of start blossoming your innocence again, anew, and it's really going to bring you to a super solid place here where you're really able to kind of capture your spiritual side. So really deepening a relationship is really bringing you to a new level with yourself, which therefore allows you to kind of level up with other people, because you're getting over something. You're getting over something that could have happened years ago, and you're finally just like, when you think about it, you don't get that little twinge of pain that like slowly disappears over time, and now when you think about it, you kind of don't get it at all anymore. So you're kind of moving past an injustice, and it's making it really possible for you to strengthen and structure a relationship, and possibly even start talking about marriage, or any sort of like buying a house together, or having a child together, or something, or moving in with a friend who maybe fucked you over before when you were roommates or something like that. Like it's something you're letting go of the past. You're really accepting it, and you're forgiving, and you're ready to become kind of more like wise and okay with things, and just letting things happen the way that they are just going to happen, and you feel very solid about it. So I see it really coming together as like a deepening, a strengthening, because you wouldn't have been able to come to this level if you hadn't experienced that injustice. So let's get a little bit more insight here, please, for Virgo. For the new moon in Gemini, we've got Justice reversed here. I think there was a hurt. I think there was a pain point in a relationship that was either with this specific person that you're forgiving or a similar relationship, a similar situation. So like if you were hurt in a love relationship in the past, it's a love relationship now that you're able to grow. If it was like a relationship with a family member in the past that hurt you, it's a relationship with a family member now that you're able to grow. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. It's like in the same vein. It's in the same vein. So let's clarify this, please, for our little Virgo friends. Page of Cups, the Star, and the World. I mean, this happened a while ago. You're really feeling like ready to. You even might be feeling the urge to extend yourself to that person to show your forgiveness. If you haven't talked to them for a while, I think you want to be the person who steps in and apologizes and offers this cup with the Page of Cups here. It's like in its infancy, you haven't really talked in a while, you're not sure how the communication's gonna go. It's kind of at the beginning stages of maybe a new form of communication. But you're really wishing for things to get better. You're really wishing for things to turn like maybe healthier. You want some better, healthier cycles. You want all good things for this person and for yourself now. You're really maturing and you're really okay with it. So the pain that happened, I really do think it was a while ago. And I do think you've been over it, but maybe there's something, maybe you have to tie up a loose end in order to get to this stage with a relationship. You have to tie up a loose end. Maybe even if you're not in love with your ex anymore, you just know that like there's still that thing, like you guys aren't on good terms and it makes you feel like shitty and bad. And you want to maybe make it right with that person so that you can move on into the next phase with somebody else. So yeah, I see you being really optimistic here. I see you being very benevolent and kind and understanding, you know, which I think is very lovely and wonderful. I think Virgos are always a little, you know, a little lovely like that. They're really good with people in that way. They're very caring and nurturing. And so I think, you know, you've got some good, solid ground in terms of like how you feel about the situation that happened. So let's get the Six of Cups reversed. Let's clarify the Six of Cups reversed. Here's kind of like your, I don't know, maybe regaining your innocence a little bit. It's not fully there, but you're just like kind of starting to look at relationships again with like a new light, a new perspective. Like you feel like you can love again, you know, even that simple. But it's cute, you know, it's like you're like, maybe you're having a little flirt right now and you're like, this is adorable and it makes me happy and like, I'm ready for it and I feel okay about it. You know, something is making you feel like forgiveness. Forgiveness is making you feel softer. And that always will strengthen relationships, being vulnerable. Six of Pentacles, Temperance reversed, and the Five of Pentacles reversed. So I think you've really mastered kind of a give and take in relationships. I think you've really been able to do both and balance it out really, really well. And you're moving away, you're like healing. This is always, when this is reversed, it's like a healing energy. So, and that's exactly what I was saying here. So like, you're healing this, I feel like it was an imbalancing thing that happened in the past. But it's not, you don't feel imbalanced now. You feel like you've learned a real good give and take through this situation. And so you're working on balancing that in the new relationship, or you're really thinking about how to make it happen now with this new person or this new situation, or the same person from before, but trying to restructure things so that they feel more balanced, so that you don't, you know, get your heart broken again, or just like, you know, fuck it all up. And it's really a healing thing. You're like I said, I'm feeling a lot of benevolence here. Very, very kind, very generous, very giving. You're also giving the benefit of the doubt here, you know, because you're healing yourself and you're working on that balance, and you want to have a better balance in your new or current relationship. You really want to, like, you know, tie up the loose ends and make sure it's nice and clean and happy and nice, so that you can move on into this deepening of the commitment. And that's where the Hierophant comes in. So let's clarify the Hierophant, please, for Virgo, for the new moon in Gemini. Hierophant. He talks about constitutions and structures and, you know, possibly marriage, I'm telling you. Maybe you had to get a divorce, you know, you've been separated from somebody for years and years and years and years, and you have to actually get those papers signed so that you can get married to somebody else. You know, you really got to tie up some loose ends so that you can strengthen, get down and dirty in there into your new thing. Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Swords reversed. Yeah, I mean, you're ready to reconcile whatever the issue was. You want to start fresh, start new, start anew. Whatever this is, whatever relationship this is that you're deepening, I see it being gainful. You know, it could really, really help. It could be a new business partner even. And it's going to work out really well in your favor because you're both savvy and smart. And, you know, Virgos are fucking great at work and getting shit done and organizing. So yeah, you're strengthening something because of you're still wanting this reconciliation. I don't know if this other person's going to be cool about it. You are so benevolent and so loving and so okay with it that it might freak them out that you're okay with it. You know, it might make them like, ooh, what are you over me? And you're like, yeah, actually, I am. And now I'm like getting ready to propose to this other person or like make it known that I want to get married or something so I can start a whole new journey with like a partner and make a life with somebody. You want to reconcile that. And this person isn't really sure. But that's okay. You know, you might have a little bit of a struggle if you are trying to get those divorce papers signed. Might be a little bit of a pain in the ass. But you'll get there. I see you getting there. I mean, this Hierophant would be reversed if you weren't going to get there. I see you getting there. It's just that the other person's going to be a little bit on the fence about it. They're not going to really know if this is like real. Maybe they won't give you the benefit of the doubt, you know, and like, I feel like maybe they won't think that you're being genuine or that you're being honest with them, but you're like, no, this is real. This is for real. Like, I really am okay. I forgive you. I want to make nice so that I can clear that karma, clear the energy, and move on. Move on into deepening this other commitment. That's super important to you. So that's nice. I see you doing it. Again, it might be a little bit of a struggle, but hey, a little struggle never hurt anybody, right? You're good at fights, sort of. You're great at confrontation, right? All right, let's get some wrapping up energy here. We're just gonna wanna put a little bow on this. Gonna get some nice energies to just clean things up a little bit with this Virgo in New Moon and Gemini energy. I think they want to forgive and forget and just move on. They're forgiving and they're forgetting so that they can have the life that they want in the future, moving forward, moving on. Strengthening that commitment, tying up loose knots in order to strengthen. Two of Pentacles, the Moon reversed. I'm going to pull one more, and the Hanged Man. Yeah, this other asshole. You're trying so hard to make this work and try to balance things out. Two of Pentacles. Moon reversed. They're being fucking petty. They're being fucking petty about it. What a shitty... Whatever. I guess I can't talk shit, but that's shitty. They're being petty. And that sucks. They're being passive-aggressive and petty and maybe, like, taking a little too long to answer your email. You know what I mean? Taking a little too long to respond to your text and leaving you unread, even though you're like, I know that you fucking read this. Just answer my goddamn question, please. They're sitting on it. They're sitting on it a little bit. You want to reconcile. You're there. You're ready to go. They don't want you to move on, do they? Oh, well, who could get over a Virgo, right? They don't want you to move on. They're stuck on you. Isn't that adorable? They're stuck on you. They want you to be stuck on them, so they're unhappy that you're finding a way past this. But you don't give a shit. You're fucking already done. You're already gone. Out the door. Now you just healed it up. You're ready to rock in some other new way. They're not going to really let you. So you're going to have to come to this on your own, I think. You're going to have to... I don't see the reconciliation happening yet. I don't know when it will be. It could be years. It could be days. I really don't know. I don't know the person, obviously. But they're going to sit on it for a little bit and kind of make you wait. That's what I see. I see them like making you sit and just fucking deal with it because they want to make you feel punished or something. You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, you sit with the whole idea of losing me forever. And you're like, again, more? You want me to... Fine, I'll wait longer, I guess, you know? because they think it's going to do something. They passive aggressively think that it's going to like make you come around. They want you to come around. And you're like, get the fuck out of here. This isn't a Disney movie. I'm moving on. Come on. I'm moving on. I want to get married. I want to get married. I want to have a kid. I want to start a life with this person. I want that Ace of Pentacles energy. Can we please tie this up so that I can get married? You know? And they're going to be a little bit of a jag about it. I'm hoping you don't have to go to court here. Justice is, that card reversed or upright. That's always maybe bringing a lawyer in. You might have to bring a lawyer in to kind of nudge things along. Because I don't think they're going to go willingly into that good night, unfortunately. But hey, could you blame them, Virgo? Aren't you just so amazing? Could you blame them? So yeah, you'll have to put up with a little bit of a struggle. It won't be a clean reconciliation, but your conscience will be clear. You will be clear. Your energy will be cleared. Your karma will be righted. Everything is in its place. It's just this person's hanging on to nothing. Just hanging on for no reason, for the sake of hanging on, hoping that it will change your mind. But you're not going to change your mind. You're super into this new person. I think that's great. So, congratulations on your new relationship, if that is true for you. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. I really do appreciate that. And I have the descriptions for the videos in the I have a schedule for the videos in the description box below. I have my Etsy page in the description box below for personal readings. The Bustle article that I told you about earlier, just a little cute little wrap up for all the signs and what they're going to experience through the new moon in Gemini. Also in the description box below. I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for being here. Later on.